Hey, church, Pastor Gary here with This Week in Rock Hall. Hey, we are entering that season of year when that's very special to many of us. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. It's that time of year when that only comes around every so often, but it's a time of year when that's very important. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's Girl Scout cookie season. So all I can say is load up on your Thin Mints and on those other ones with the coconut. I can't remember what they're called now. The Samoas. Ah, yeah, that's right. And the Do-si-dos. You know, those are my favorites. So kids are out selling Girl Scout cookies. Other than that, you know, this is one of those seasons of the year that make you glad to live in Rock Hall because it gets quiet. It gets real quiet here in town. They start rolling up the streets and there's not many people moving around because the wind's too cold and the ducks have gone farther south and the geese have cleared out and well, nobody's fooling with their boats. So this is a time of year that it gets quiet here in Rock Hall, and I praise God for that. So over these next 3 months for sure, you're going to be seeing in these messages a heavy emphasis on prayer, because as we can get quiet, we can be more intentional about our time with the Lord. So in the email today, you'll see a kind of an elaborated focus for prayer. Every day there's something you can pray about that we could pray together as a church. So invite you to kind of stay tuned into that. We can kind of develop a rhythm, a pattern of praying, not just for our needs and our family and those we love and all that, but all those things we should be praying for because you care about them. And if you care about them, God cares about it. But let's also begin to develop a pattern of praying for the mission of our church, that are for the outreach of our church, that we'd reach our community, that we'd have a kingdom impact right here in Rock Hall, that God would be doing something in us. So thank you for that. The message from this past Sunday, the rest of the story, is a look at Abraham and the full picture of Abraham. And Abraham's not as glorious as maybe we hold him up to be many times. So anyway, if you want to listen to the messages there, the whole worship service is there as well. The whole worship service is there. You can listen to it down below. I can't think of anything else that's going on. This is a great time of year, even though our world is under a lot of it stress. God is alive, and He's doing something in us. And when there's chaos all around, that's because our enemy, the Satan, right, is stirring things up because he wants to distract us from what God has put before us, and that is to be holy people, to love God, to love our neighbor as ourselves, to be generous, to serve, to be involved in our community, to be ambassadors of peace and grace. So stay on track, stay on task, keep focused. Don't lose sight of what we're here for. We're here for a greater purpose. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. And remember, everywhere you go, Christ is alive in you and He wants to do something through you. A crooked stick like you. Crooked stick, that's the reference to the message on Sunday. Anyway, God bless you all.